All right, guys, I'd like to thank everybody for watching the videos. Please hit that like and subscribe button down in the right-hand corner. Today, we're going to talk about a new truck that I've ordered to do a review on for the channel. It is a Ram TRX 1500. If you don't know what that is, it's the 700 plus horsepower truck, has the Hellcat engine, and it's the 1500, comes with 35s on it. It's pretty much like a comparison to the Ford Raptor, just a lot more horsepower than a V8. But I hear next year Raptor's doing the V8 in their vehicle, so it brings the competition level up, right? I ordered my truck on 8/25, and I am VIN number 1263. So I'm in a group on Facebook called Ram TRX. You can search for it. You get a lot of details. It shows some people that actually work at the plant. It shows, you know, what they're running through there. If you really want to know, me, I'm kind of like, well, when it gets here, it gets here. I do kind of want to know the day it ships. It's kind of like tracking a UPS package, right? One of the things to go over in this, just talking about it, is how you order the vehicles when you want them, and kind of the process. When you go on a website, you can go to Ford or go to GMC or to Ram, any of those sites, build it out. You can actually save the configuration. You can pick your gear ratios, your interior colors, every little detail, right? Instead of just buying something off the lot, you can order it. How long does it take? Usually 6 to 8 weeks on most trucks. Sometimes 6, sometimes 8. Usually within the first week, you'll get a VIN number, and then once that VIN number's processed, it'll go to D1 usually within a couple days, and that means they got all the parts and that they're going to schedule it. And then D1 means it's scheduled for a firm build date. And if they tell you that truck's going to be built on, let's say, October 1st, probably by the end of the day, October 1, that truck is sitting in the yard ready to be shipped out. Now, how the shipping works depends on how many vehicles are going to what areas and what's getting loaded on rail. They ship out of the plant on rail. They'll go to the major hubs. You know, for Texas, it's Dallas, it's Houston, it's El Paso. You know, then that truck lands in that yard. Now, if you're living in a small town like Victoria, the problem is your transport trucks generally have to have 12 to 14 vehicles going to an area. Let's say like Victoria, it would be Gonzales, Beeville, all the dealers in that area. They're gonna have to have vehicles enough to ship down here before they'll grab your vehicle. So sometimes when you order a small town, you do have to wait on that a little bit more time, because that vehicle will sit in the yard before it gets picked up in the rail yard. Most of the time though, they ship out pretty quick. If you order them from a place like Houston, I ordered mine from Tomball Dodge. It was very easy. Called those guys, sent them the configuration. They went over it with me on the phone, gave them a credit card deposit. The truck's ordered, right? Simple enough. I texted my sales guy about once every week, once every other week, just kind of asking for status. And they'll tell me, you know, now I went from BG status, which means the order passed the edit. And I went to D status, which means it's available to schedule, but it does not have all the parts. They don't have all the parts to put in schedule. That's D1. When you get D1, they'll actually give you a build date. And if you look up the status codes, you can see how all that works. Like I said, once it goes KZ, that's the status, shipped out of plant. Usually takes, and you got to remember, the rail moves day and night, so it usually takes 3 to 4 days to get to its destination. It actually moves across the US pretty quick, and it'll get to that hub. Now, how fast it gets to that hub, you know, in Houston, they've got tons of those car hauler transports. They pick those vehicles up every day. So if you land at a hub in Houston, the likelihood of your vehicle getting to the lot is probably within a day or two. You know, realistically, if your vehicle gets shipped to Houston hub and it's coming to Victoria, it may sit there for 5 to 10 days. It just depends. So that's kind of how the order status works, but I'm excited to get this Ram TRX. We'll get some reviews on it. Sounds like I'm kind of going to be in the first run. Guys with 1250, 1260 VINs, we're getting November build dates. There was one that had an October build date. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but I heard they had some little issues on the production line. But anyway, just excited to get the truck. It's a new truck. And like I said, appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody subscribing. Hit that button down there. And go hit that like on the Rocky's review page. And we'll catch you on the next video. And I do have my build sheet. It's coming up in a couple photos. So if you want to pause it, look at the build sheet, see how this one's built out, you're welcome to. You go to Ram's website, you can actually price all those options out.